Hey everyone, welcome to another lesson in our series of how to lose 10 pounds. I know I talk a lot about how you should always be eating unprocessed food, but let's face it, there will always be times when you will have to pick something semi processed or processed, even so, to add to your meals. So, which is why understanding nutrition labels in order to make smart food choices is a very important part of improving your diet and metabolic health. Reading nutrition labels is a core fundamental to help you learn more about how you can take charge of your health. There will be times you will have to pick up a tortilla or a bread in order to complete your meal. So, why do nutrition labels matter? When you start understanding nutrition labels, you know how much of a specific type of food is considered a serving, how many calories are there in the food, what ingredients are used to make that food. Because a lot of times people look at calories and carbs and sugar and they do not pay attention to the ingredients the ingredients on the label. If you have high blood pressure, you probably also want to look at sodium. Definitely, if you are eating for weight loss or maintaining weight, you want to look at how many grams of carbohydrates does it have, and including how many grams of sugar and fiber. Also, how much protein does it have? Remember, protein is what builds muscles. When you eat more protein and lesser carbs, you are probably building, uh, replacing your um, heavier fat, your lighter and less denser fat with good, heavier, well defined muscles. And then how well a given food item meets your other important nutritional needs, for example, vitamins and minerals and things like that. So one of the basic, very, very basic thing you can do in terms of nutrition labels is just start reading them. Just because the front of the food says healthy whole grain bread or a whole grain cracker, it does not mean that it's healthy, because really there is no rules and regulations on what is considered healthy. The manufacturers can actually write healthy on top of a box of frosted flakes, which is just loaded with sugar and carbs. So make sure everything that you buy pre-processed or that comes in a packet, you are going to turn the packet around and start reading the nutrition label. So that is the step one: start reading the label. And if you have never looked at a nutrition label before, it is going to be very, very confusing. But just start reading it and then know what to look for. The very first thing is serving size. And at the top of it, it will say how large a serving size should be. So pay attention to that, because in your mind, you would think that the serving size is one slice or one, but but it's possible that there is what they are labeling is for the serving of two or more. So that is an important information to look for. The next you can look for is what is the amount of calories. That gives you an indication um, of how much energy you need to burn after you eat that food. But really, I do not count calories. You really have to eventually in depth look for where those calories are coming from. Grams and the percentage daily value,